Hello everybody and welcome back to more Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This time we are going over some extra stuff now, since we've recently completed the last story. So I'm just going to load up the file. So yeah, last time we played through the story, and yeah, we completed all the stories. So you might be asking yourself, what else is there now? This episode, I'm just going to go over the last two menus here, the extras and the options, as well as one of the main modes that we have in the single player play. As you can see, we used to only have story, but now we have stage select, kart race, and boss. Boss, I don't think I'll ever show, because that's just replaying the boss stages. And then you get a time attack sort of thing. Stage select is where I'm going to go the most, but not in this video. This video is going to feature everything that's not stage select, which will include the kart racing. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go show the actual gameplay that I'm doing, because that's how I'm gonna go. We're just gonna go straight into stuff, and I'm gonna explain all the other stuff that you can do in this game besides the actual story and the stuff that you can do in stage select. So, I mean, there is two-player versus battle, but that I'll have to cover on a different day because it's just a big thing in itself, and it sort of ties in with some of the stuff we do in the stage select stuff. So yeah, for now, just extras and stuff. Like, you can have a tutorial if you ever don't know how to play. You can actually get a sound test if the sounds you want to play. Tutorial is quite simple. He explains how to play the game, the basic controls. All you have, he just explains how to play the game. He'll explain everything. But the next thing I want to show is probably more important, your emblem results. And here it's actually a checklist featuring all the emblems in the game. As you can see, there is 180 emblems in the game. And as you can see, there's 5 for every stage, 1 for an ending, 1 for all A rank, or 3 for all A rank, depending on the character. And the last story even has its own too, as well as some mini games. You'll see some are question marks for now, but they'll eventually be unlocked. There's kart race and boss. So I'm going to show off kart race today. Boss you already know. There's no point in me showing over, but I will show off how the mode works. But yeah, as you can see, there's 3 emblems for each hero. There's like a total of 5 separate missions. I will go over those when we go over the mission select. And yeah, if you ever want to figure out how to get some emblems, you can access them from this very list. Pressing A on a select mission will actually take you to the most recent emblem that you can obtain. If you have all the emblems, if you enter the all A rank, it'll take you to the earliest mission, even if there's an emblem or not, that doesn't have an A rank, because getting all A rank is worth 1 emblem. It doesn't seem like it's worth it, but if you get every single emblem in the game, you will unlock something extra. That I'll have to show off much later. I will not be getting all A ranks though, sadly, so yeah. Sorry about that. Otherwise, there's sound test. Got any music you like, you can listen to them. Options menu. Erase. You can change themes, you can change voice, sound, rumble, change the file. Yeah, there's not really too much you can do. You can change it so it's Japanese, you can change it so it's English. You can also choose a theme. You can choose it based off any character that you can play as in the game. There's also 3 special unlockable themes, however. That I'll have to explain on a different way, because 2 of them you only explain through a certain method. Another one you can unlock right now, but I will explain that in another time because I feel that's it. Anyways, if you're looking at the video title, you're probably going to assume that, oh, we're here because of some of the extra mini-games and stuff. Because that was all the options that you can do. Well, yeah, let's go check out the mini-games. As you can see, boss attack is pretty simple. You got the hero side, the dark side, and all. Again, I'm not going to be showing this because you've already seen all the bosses. This is pretty much all this is. You're going through all the bosses with 1 life. You clear it, and you'll get an emblem. The next one, however, is new. It's kart racing. And this is what this whole episode is going to be about after going through all that option stuff. As you saw on the checklist, there is a total of 3 emblems that you can obtain. You get to choose any of the drivers you want. They each have their own stats. Yeah, it's not just Tails and Rouge, but of course they have different vehicles in here, so you just pick the character you want. I'm going to be picking Tails because he's my favorite. And there are 3 courses, beginner, standard, and expert. Clearing each course will give you emblem. And that's pretty much kart racing. So I'm gonna go show you in the course, and we'll show you how all the courses are. Yep, this is kart racing. It is literally the missions that we've done in the game. Except this time we have a bunch of players that we're racing against at the same time. They also make comments as you pass them. I thought it was pretty cool that they implemented at least 3 courses despite it only having 2 in the main game. So it's a pretty cool minigame. Not only that, but if you have a friend, you can play this with a friend. See who's the better kart racer? There's nothing like items or something, but in the non-beginner courses, which I'd love to show later on, it gets pretty difficult, especially if you're trying to, like, say, avoid all the, stuff. Yeah. And I crashed in the wall. Honestly, it's just a nice little mode to get your mind off things. If you like kart racers, then this is probably the mode for you. I'm not so keen on kart racers without some, like, interaction between players. Also, to mention, you also, I believe, have to win the race if you really want to get the emblem, which I am not going to do right now because I'm in 3rd because Knuckles keeps cutting in front. Sonic is obviously ahead because he's Sonic. I need more rings to get a power boost. Which, sadly, the rings on this course will disappear as you collect them, because obviously we can only get so many rings at a time. And I'm still right behind them. Yeah, there's 3 laps, no checkpoints, no timers, just race. A nice little mode, again, to get your mind off things. Now, like the best mode in the game, which I will go over when that comes up. Anyways, I am in 1st. Oh yeah, the 3rd lap, the rings do come back, I believe. I forgot about that. So if you need rings, they'll give you a chance to catch up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The first course is a beginner's course after all, so not gonna be that difficult. Collect the rings as you can, try and boost to stay ahead, avoid the walls. Just pick any character you want, and yeah, you can play as any character you want. There's actually, another thing I'd like to point out, there are actually 6 unlockable characters in this mode. Wow, can't believe that, right? How were they able to implement them all in this game? I'll have to explain it all later time because we just finished this course and got ourselves an emblem. Yeah, there's not much music variety or setup, it's just the highway. Sorry if you thought there was a lot, but hey, there's a cool way for them to at least implement it, I guess. Anyways, this intermediate course is actually more like the courses that you'll find in the game. These ones, and because of that, they actually get kind of difficult. Not too difficult though, unless you're aiming to, like, not hit the walls. Thankfully, there are no cars on the course, so you can just drive like normal. There are also these jumps though you gotta watch out for. Again, controls, if you've completely forgotten how they work in here, you press A while driving to enter drift. Holding A, using the control stick, you can go left and right, and the, what is the last button? The button that my thumb is currently over. I completely forgotten, sorry. Yeah, speed boosters will give you a speed boost if you touch them, so use them to try and get ahead of your rivals. And yeah, I don't remember, it's Y. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm having a battle against Sonic here for 1st. Honestly, I like it a lot more in multiplayer though, because you can actually see where the other players are. The race will end the moment one of the 2 players finishes, I think, because you're just trying to race and see who wins there, like that. Also, Sonic got ahead again. I'm not happy. Get back here, Sonic. Tails has proven to be faster than you before. I like how Tails says that. And I spun out. Not sure if that is something I should ever explain before. Oh well. I will not be racing for 1st. If you guys are wondering about that, I'm just going to be racing through all the courses. So even if I lose this one, we're just going to keep going. Because I'm not, as I said, I'm not aiming for all the emblems. I'm just showing everything off now. So I'm just trying to show off all the courses here. Meaning I've got to somehow make it up there. Sadly, I will not get the emblem though this time. But that's okay, I have an all-A file I can borrow. And when I say borrow, I seriously mean, it's not my file, and the person does not know that I'm using it. don't tell them. Seriously though, going for all emblems in this game is a little bit tedious when one of them requires you to get a perfect rank in every single course. It's annoying. Oh well, I got third, so no emblem for me, sadly. Sonic won, so I can't actually even continue. I finished right now. Alright, now we are on to the expert course. After that fail in the second course, I will go back to get that emblem, I think, in my spare time if I feel like it. Yeah, after that, you finally have the toughest course of them all. How can the previous one top this one? Well, you can now drive off the edge. Actually, more like Rouge's now that I think about it. Also, don't tune too much when drifting. You will fall behind. Probably should have mentioned that. Anyways, let's keep going. I'm gonna win this race. Oh, I forgot to mention, though. The alternate characters, they had the dumbest unlock method ever. Because guess what you have to do to unlock them? To unlock the other characters, you must obtain all A rank as the character that you want to play as to get the alternate character for them. That's how the unlockable characters work. So every character, there's a second slot. To unlock the extra second slot, you need to actually get all A rank as the character that they're around. And I am not a good driver. I'm better at Mario Kart, but that's because the roads are actually made better. And there are items. And I'm not just picking a character I feel like liking. I'd probably pick a character like Sonic, who I think is better, honestly. Or one of the unlockable characters, but I don't even have the unlockable, so it doesn't even matter. Oh well. Let's get going. I don't even know what to say at this point. All A rank's really annoying, though. Hitting emblems is annoying when you also lose, like this. Oh well. Yeah, the best thing to do is to try and always go forward when you can. Also, actually, think about it. You could probably use B and brake around some corners, but it's not that useful, I'd say. Aww, I just got ahead of Sonic. And then the game had to do that to me. It appears that the rings on this course seem to be coming back after one try. Also, that's a bad drift. Sonic is way too far ahead, though. Wow. And he's driving a car. Imagine how he would be on foot. Jeez. I even made a faster time that lap, but then again, I did kind of come in last, the previous one. Oh well, let's finish this course up. I hope I'm gonna win, but it's obviously impossible at this point, I believe, unless I get like a lot of boosts. Oh, there's Sonic. I'm catching up to you, Sonic! Ah! Sonic! Sonic! Sonic, stop driving so fast! Computers don't seem to be able to use boost, thankfully, but yeah. Also, I'm catching up to Sonic! I'm catching up! I passed Sonic! I win! Into a crash! Aww. Too bad the rings here I don't think also counts, because this is not an actual mission. And I think Sonic's won. Ah, well. Actually, this one's pretty short. An episode. I wonder what else I could show. Yeah, that was the kart racing mode, and it's full. Yeah, that was it. It's nice. Those stages are playable on multiplayer, and yeah, that's really it for this episode. Oh my, this is really short. So yeah, with that, I guess I'll just show boss attack off. Basically, it's just the boss rush of the hero, Darksider, all. You pick which one you want. All contains hero, dark, then the final, and that's the only way you can face the final here. But yeah, I'm just gonna end the episode right here. So In a few seconds, there are going to be some end cards up. You can use them to go view some stuff. So yeah, I'm Yoshman222, and I guess I should thank you for watching. Next up on the Sonic Adventure 2 extra stuff, we're going to go take a look through the stage selection and see all those extra missions that we missed before. So yeah, with that, yeah, subscribe if you like the series, give the video a like. So yeah, with that, good night everybody.